I'm here today with my friend Jana and her dog, Sammy Joe. Sammy Joe's just fun. Okay, what's your YouTube channel, Jana?
Frugal RV Gal.
Awesome. We're going to do a tour of your rig today.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for letting me do this.
Sure.
Okay, so first tell me, what's your truck? What are you carrying it on?
It is a 2012 Dodge 3500, and it is a turbo diesel Cummins. It's a Laramie package.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
I love your truck. And tell us what your camper is.
My camper is a 2007 Montana Ponderosa, and it's made by S&S Campers, which they don't make these anymore, which is, I think, is pretty sad because I think it's one of the best truck campers ever made.
Yeah, it looks like it's holding up really well. Of course, we got to get a great shot of Sammy Joe here. Sammy's watching her mother. It looks like you've got some tow hooks on the front.
I do. I want to get a winch though.
Because
I have pulled out several people with just the tow straps. So I would really like to get a winch so I can pull people out with the winch or pull myself out when I need to.
What's the deal with the soap on a rope?
I think it's supposed to help with deer flies and, is it mosquitoes?
Yeah.
Okay.
And what we've got real bad out here are the deer flies.
So
yeah. Okay.
maybe it's working.
We can hope.
So I have two storage compartments, and this one is kind of,
Ooh.
it's not, there's my Dutch oven.
Yes, this Dutch oven. This is part of what she's known for. Frugal loves to cook in the Dutch oven.
It's doesn't go very far back, but then this one's the interesting one. Pull that out.
Oh wow,
That's where my
wow,
fishing rods go, my tackle. This is my garage.
That is totally awesome.
And it
oh
goes
my
the
gosh,
length of
it goes forever. Oh,
right
there we
there's
go. Awesome. That is really cool.
I carry way too much stuff, but
hey, we all need our stuff.
yeah.
And since you said that's your garage, I mean, you know.
That's my garage. I have a 2500 Onan generator.
That's helpful on some days.
Yes. This cabinet here is just the controls to the dump station.
Okay.
So, and I have an external shower, which I use this all the time and love it. Hot water heater, and this is a furnace, and this is the electrical cord where you can plug it into shore power. And I have two batteries. I had to buy, these are marine batteries. I didn't get to upgrade them. I was in Colorado last year in a very little bitty town, and I had to get my batteries replaced. So the truck camper came with a 80-watt solar panel built in.
Oh, nice.
And I added a 100-watt suitcase. So 180 watts, and it's perfect.
That takes care of all your electrical needs. Yes. Wonderful. I do notice most truck campers have a back entry, but yours seems to have a side entry.
Yes, that's one of the features that I wanted most.
Okay, why is that?
I think it gives more room.
Okay.
On the inside, I have a dry bath, so most truck campers are wet baths. I got a pretty big bathroom because of the side entry that gives me that bigger bath.
That's wonderful. I think it also, for a lot of actual campgrounds, they're mostly built for side entry, passenger side, so that also gives you the opportunity for privacy for campgrounds. So that's great feature. Right here at the entry, and we've got a battery disconnect, which is good because you want to turn your battery off before you fill up, or before you fill up with gasoline or diesel, as the case may be, and you want to turn it off before you fill up with the propane. Nice little sun catcher.
That was made by Candace, Camping with
Kelly's. Oh, wonderful. Okie dokie. I want to talk about your walking stick because
Okay.
I just like it.
Get it out. Let's see. So this is my walking stick, and I've been collecting medallions for years now. Of course, I started with Texas State Parks, but I've been adding any national parks that I go to my stick.
That is awesome.
This is a bathroom, and like I said previously, this is a dry bath. So it's a pretty big shower and sink.
Wonderful.
And lots of
wow.
closets, yeah.
That is huge.
Yeah.
Nice little skylight. And you've got fantastic or max air fan.
And this closet is the same as that one. So, you might want to, they're adjoining.
Oh, that is so cool.
So,
yeah, she just stuck her hand through.
Yeah, and the bottom one is too, so.
That is pretty nifty.
This is my long sleeve shirts and coats. And
oh, nice.
One
Great
of the
storage.
nice features is you have a light come on in the closet. This is just a cabinet. That's my
Cleaning
laundry
supplies.
detergent, toilet paper, and everything.
Okay, so that was the bathroom.
An interesting feature of this truck camper, I don't know why they did it. There's mirrors everywhere. And I'm assuming it makes it look bigger, but there's mirrors everywhere.
And lighter, I would think. It brings light in too,
Yes.
probably. You're right, there are
There are
mirrors.
I mean, above the bed, and then all the cabinets have mirrors. But,
Cool.
so one of the, I guess, the drawbacks of not this camper, but living in it, there's not enough cabinet space for canned goods and food, so that's why I put this plastic thing. Since I like to cook a lot,
Okay, so we've
have, you know, it's like, where do you put crackers and chips and, you know, bulk items and stuff like that. So it took up one seating spot, but you know, I can still get 2 or 3 people in here. We can still play cards or whatever. So,
And that's a great storage option.
yes.
Okay.
And I also added a bench down there as storage.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I have like my rice cooker and my
So
pico de gallo chopper and, you know, things like
is that
that.
like an ottoman that you would buy
Yes.
at Walmart or
Yep.
a furniture store? And do you have storage underneath the
There
bench
is
seats?
storage under here.
Mm-hmm.
Not under here, and the reason why is
Oh,
where the
my.
steps
Wait,
go.
wait. What just happened? You got to show me that again.
That's where the steps go, so I can have this much room.
Oh, wow. So that opens up your living space
So-
better. Oh,
But
that was
I normally
neat.
leave it out because Sammy runs up and down the steps, and then for me to get up to sit up here.
Okay.
But, of course, I have a queen bed.
Queen bed. That's
Queen bed.
that must be nice. Of course, with Sammy, you probably
Yes.
need it.
Yes. So another great feature for this size of a truck camper is the cabinet space.
Your counter space
My
is what
counter
we're talking about.
space
Yes.
is so huge.
Love that.
And then I also have
oh,
a
nice.
cutting board that I use when I'm cooking. So,
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's really spread out.
I see you have a full size, or not a full size, but you got an oven.
Yes.
Not many people can say that on the road.
And
That's
I have a
beautiful.
full-size refrigerator, which a lot of campers this size don't have that.
Again, more mirrors, but these mirrors here, that's the fridge.
Yep.
And with a good size freezer. That's what I'm jealous of.
Yeah, it's a huge refrigerator.
Nice. Yes, that I'm jealous of
And then a
that.
huge
Oh, ice cream.
ice cream is right. Ice cream.
I love your spice rack as well.
Yeah, and there's one over here too behind my
Oh, well,
turkey.
that's really nifty. And so, how do you like having the Berkey in your rig?
Oh, I love it.
Oh, 2 sinks.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Oh, I didn't. And I only have really one drawer for silverware.
Well, it's a nice size drawer.
And
I can appreciate that.
yeah. And then this is cleaning supplies and pots and pans and stuff I put down there too.
So you definitely do have a space for
I have a lot
everything,
of
I think.
storage.
Yeah,
Lot of
that's
storage.
wonderful. Okay, I just noticed where you keep this tray here, and I've seen you use that many times to bring supplies outside when you're cooking.
Yes.
I just love that. It's beautiful. It's a really neat tray.
But this is where my canned goods go.
Oh, okay.
And it's stocked.
Yep,
We
gotta be careful. Yes, she pointed out the green chilies because we just love the, let me think, chili relleno that she makes. Is wonderful.
That's a can you bought.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't even remember. So
that's mostly canned goods. These three are my buttons that I got as Park Coast.
Oh, very
cool.
So
after you get so many hours, you get a button. And
okay, so you've done camp hosting in Texas state parks.
Yes. And New Mexico.
And New Mexico.
Not in New Mexico. It was a New Mexico BLM park.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy doing camp hosting?
Yes.
Awesome. And up the steps here, we have the cab over bed.
Yeah. And I think I mentioned this is a queen size bed.
Mm-hmm.
And clothes. I roll my clothes. So those are pants and shorts.
Oh, that's nice there how the light comes on also. Awesome.
Adjustable. And blankets go in there. That's my nightstand. My phone and stuff down there.
And you've got another one on the other side. Those are pretty good sized little alcoves.
Yeah, and there's my library.
Oh, very cool.
My books that I keep.
Give you a little closer look at those little alcoves. I love the windows for cross ventilation. And I love that little storage. It's pretty deep. Makes for a pretty neat storage. Lights for reading. In the library, that's a wonderful place to store books. And look how much space she has in her rig. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I
got a lot of
I mean, you don't use everything. That's almost unheard of.
I don't use everything?
You don't use all the space. You leave some space. That's very nice.
And I've got like our games, cards and dice and stuff like that. Sewing kit and stuff like that up in there.
And you've got an escape hatch.
Yes.
There. Aha.
And that's how I go and get up. I never hardly use the ladder on the back. I always go up through here and put my solar panels and whatever I need to do. I just go through there.
Okay, we opened up the hatch and there's her solar panel.
Probably dirty.
I can't tell. And so, you know, the roof. She's got good access to the roof for any repairs that need to be made or cleaning solar panel or anything like that. That's wonderful. So, Jana, how have you made making your bed easier in your camper? Because that's always a booger.
Well, I only use a fitted sheet.
Uh-huh.
And this is a North Face sleeping bag. It's a sleeping bag for two.
Okay.
And what I used to sleep in it and decided I didn't need to do that. So I separated them. So I actually have two sleeping bags, basically. So, and yeah, this is Sammy's blanket. It goes on the bed and I spread it out. If it's really cold, I put a Mexican blanket on.
Gives you a little weight to feel warmer. How often do you use your indoor stove and oven?
I use my stove quite often. I like to cook outside, but I do a lot of breakfast inside. Stove, not very much. If I want to cook something in the stove, I'll pull out my Dutch oven.
Oh, okay. A pots and pans.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Cast
of course,
iron.
more cast iron. Yeah. She does cast iron Wednesdays. Go check out her channel for that and her other videos. She's done a lot of really neat travel videos and just a lot of day in the life type stuff. And she's got a lot of good content.
Thank you.
She's got a full-size dinette that right now will seat 3 people, but could seat 4 if necessary. As we come down, we've got a really nifty place here for shoe storage. And, of course, she's got hiking boots because we like to go hiking.
Yes.
So,
that's very
cool. Oh, yeah.
New hiking boots.
Those are nifty. I like them. So the dinette's on the driver's side. Kitchen's on the passenger side. And as Jana mentioned earlier, the bathroom is there in the back. I love how easy that slides.
Yeah.
Do you have to lock it to travel?
You can. There is a lock up here.
Okay.
You can, but it doesn't matter if it's open. But,
and it doesn't seem to hurt if you forget to lock it.
yeah.
That's wonderful. Is there anything else that you have to specifically do in order to prepare for travel?
Mostly I put things that are sitting on the counter into the sink. I think that's probably pretty common.
Very.
Make sure everything's secured. The Berkeys, you can have a bad water accident if you don't tie it down. So I do empty it though before I travel.
Oh, okay.
But I make sure that this strap is on there.
Tell me about that. That looks interesting.
Well, it's charged by LED, and a friend of mine told me about this too. And so you can make it brighter or dimmer. Nice. And so it's great for boondocking. And it's a really nice ambient light. So if you have to get up in the middle of the night, it has different modes.
How cool. Oh, wow.
Stuck on by a magnet. I like it because you can turn it. And I just love them.
Yeah, magnetized. And you can focus the light where you want it. Yes. I like that. I might have to check in some of those. Well, a lot of times,
even because if I'm boondocking in the bathroom, I might not turn on the light, but I'll just take this in there with me.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm thinking, I really need to get one in there because I really love these. They're really good.
Yeah. Okay, that was definitely worth talking about. And so what do you use the one up over the hatch for?
Well, every morning this is my couch.
So she sits with her back up here.
Yeah, with the pillow behind me. And I use that as a reading light. And
very cool.
I write my journal in the mornings and read in the mornings, and that's my couch right there.
Very cool. Okay, I noticed this little piece of artwork here, and then I looked real closely and saw your name. So apparently you enjoy doing some painting.
I do. I don't do it very often.
Do you do any other kinds of art besides your guitar?
Oh, well, my new one is wood carving. That's my new hobby. I got lots of hobbies, and I put them down for a while, and then I pick them up for a while. But my newest one is wood carving.
Okay. You've showed me a couple of spoons. Are those accessible?
Yes, they're behind you.
Where?
In this drawer right here.
Oh, well, let's we didn't even talk about that drawer.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, boy.
This one's done. This one's finished. This was my first one.
Isn't that cute? I love it.
And this one's not finished, but this is my second one. But I haven't finished it yet.
Fun. That's a fun hobby. We actually talked about carving a few days ago because I expressed an interest in carving. And then she said, oh, that's what I'm doing now. And so I never thought to do spoons, but yeah.
It's fun.
Oh my gosh, how far does that thing go? Oh my gosh.
The length of the bed.
Oh my gosh.
It's my other junk drawer.
She just kept on pulling it out, and I'm having to scoot back and scoot back. That is cool.
That's my other junk drawer.
That's pretty nifty. It's a really beautiful camper, and you told me it was built in 2007. That makes it about 14 years old, and this thing is in immaculate condition. So, like you said in the beginning, it's a shame that this company's no longer in business.
Yes.
And
because the quality of this camper, I mean, if you look at just the wood, I mean, this is wood. This is not particle board. I mean, that part, but I mean, the cabinets are, it's just so well built. I mean, and
fill us in on what kind of road you take it on. I already know because I go on them too, but
Well, I've used four-wheel drive before. Yeah, I go down some pretty rugged roads.
Yeah. I've seen her truck camper from the front and behind, just going like this. You know, like she said, she's been on some really, really rough roads, and this is probably one of the nicest campers in the best condition that I've ever seen. And so I know that it really is a great camper for.
And I use every bit of it. I use my gray tank. I use my freshwater tank. I mean, everything is functional. Knock on wood.
Well, again, thank you for showing us around. This is just a beautiful, beautiful camper.
It's my home.
And it's right, 24/7.
Yeah. So I've been traveling full-time in this rig for 2 years.
So that wraps up our tour of Frugal RV Gal's home. And I want to thank you very much for having me and inviting me in today to do this.
Well, thank you.
I think the viewers will love to see what kind of how a truck camper works, and some of your tips and tricks and all that good stuff. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Start over.
Then follow me.
Start over.
Start over.
Marie.
I think that's my chair. Are you in my chair?
Oh, turn the music off.
Amen, guys.
Turn the music off.
What?
Turn the music off.
Just the way God made you. She's like, oh, what? Are you in my chair? Hey, are you in my chair? What? What? I think that's my chair.
Alright, you need to get down. That's Mama's chair.
Ria, I love you.
Aww.
She loves you.
Did you get that?
I did.